Welcome to the 2021 Activities and Volunteer Expo. Today, our wonderful volunteer groups are going to share a little bit about what they do and how you can get involved.
I'm Joy Hubbard. I'm from the Fountain Hills Community Garden, and welcome. The Fountain Hills Community Garden is a nonprofit organization under the umbrella of the Fountain Hills Cultural and Civic Association. It's located on the corner of La Montana Drive and Fountain Hill and El Lago Boulevard, near the River of Time Museum and the Fountain Hills Library. The garden has 123 beds, 6 ADA compliant beds, which allow individuals and families to grow fresh produce. It also supports the local Extended Hands Food Bank with beds dedicated to provide organically grown produce to the food bank. Right now, the garden beds are fully rented, but we have a waiting list. And you may get information about the waiting list at www.fountainhillscommunitygarden.com. The vacancies in the garden are filled on the date of the application that is submitted to the webpage. We invite you to participate in garden activities and classes by joining us as a friend of the garden. For a mere $10 per person per year, you may participate in garden classes for free. That's the gardening classes, the healthy cooking classes, and the children's cooking classes. It includes also the shared herb beds, the socials, and various volunteer programs throughout the year. There is a garden greenhouse on site for use by the gardeners who want to start their plants indoors. The garden pavilion is used for various classes outdoors and is also available for you to rent. The garden pavilion is a multifunctional facility. It'll be a good place for family weddings, family reunions, family get-togethers, or dinner, or just have a party. There are 3 cooking spaces, a sink, 3 stationary tables, plenty of lighting, and a shade structure. For leasing information, visit the pavilion page on the garden website at www.fountainhillscommunitygarden.com. And I would like to also mention that our webpage is fairly new, and we have loads of information about the community garden on our webpage with classes and all kinds of information about what to plant when and all sorts of things. So look at that page and scroll down through all the various menus and check us out. The bulletin board located at the entry gate of the garden spotlights the many activities that are going on each month. And also you will find brochures at the bulletin board, garden brochures. The community garden is a peaceful, tranquil gathering place to garden, connect with nature, stay active, and meet gardening friends. We hope to meet you at the community garden.
Hello, we're the Town of Fountain Hills Parks and Recreation team. My name is Brian Bauk, Recreation Coordinator.
My name's Cade Nelson, Recreation Coordinator.
Linda Ayers, Recreation Manager.
And this is what we do.
Another brand new program that we're offering here is Return to Recess. This is an opportunity for youth ages 8 to 14 to get outside and play. You'll see we'll be playing some kickball, basketball, soccer, and some baseball. We are partnering with local community groups in order to make sure that we have the best instruction possible. That program will start March 23rd and be every Tuesday from 4 to 5:30 for 8 weeks. Pre-registration is required.
And coming up on May 7th at Four Peaks Park, we have our movie in the park. The movie is to be determined, but we'll also have out there water and ice and a food truck selling yummy refreshments.
We will be returning to a classic, our summer games this summer, every Thursday here at the community center. We'll get together, play some board games, play some video games, some ping pong, and just have a good old time. Every Thursday from June through July.
And this summer as well, we have the return of Wacky Wet Wednesday. We have 2 dates in mind for Wacky Wet Wednesday. We have the fire department coming out shooting their giant water hose. Pre-registration is also required. Kona Ice will be there as well, selling yummy shaved ice.
And one last event that we're adding is our picnics in the park. Get your family together, come out and enjoy an evening of kickball, wiffle ball, and get some food from a local food truck.
Hi, welcome to Fountain Hills Pickleball Club. We're going to do a little demo for you here to show you a little bit about pickleball itself, and then we're going to talk about some facts about the club. So these are pickleball paddles, as you can see. They're just a honeycomb mesh inside and a plastic kind of surface. This is a pickleball. It's kind of like a wiffle ball. It doesn't have any rubber in it. And we're going to hit a few just so you can see what it's like. So you can hear it makes a little bit of noise. And when you get out on a court and you're playing, you obviously are going to hit it a longer distance than that. But the ball doesn't have any rubber. So it's unlike a tennis ball. If you drop it, it's not going to spring back up. So all the force in any shot when you're playing is the force that you put into it, how far the ball goes. So now Terry's going to talk a little bit about the membership in the club.
Okay, we have 9 pickleball courts. 6 are on the west side of the Fountain Hills High School, and 3 are on the east side of the high school. 2 of them are brand new. We just put 2 brand new courts in last summer in 2020, and these are all lighted on that west side. So all 6 courts are lighted. You can play pickleball from morning until 10 o'clock at night. The east courts, however, are from sunrise to sunset. They are not lighted, so the sun will determine how long you play on those types of days. That's about it on the courts.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our membership. We have 400 members in the club. The club was established about 14 years ago by some local residents that wanted to play the game. We're currently at 400 plus members. That includes residents in the town, as well as people that are snowbirds that come in and visitors. Our membership fee, the board that runs is all volunteers, members of the club. There's 7 people on the advisory board from our chair who does all of our communications and oversees. We have a treasurer, we have a maintenance group, we have our special events coordinator, we have the person that does orientation and membership. So everybody that's on the board serves a purpose to support the board as well as volunteers. So our membership fee is $50 annually. There's also a drop-in fee if you're just here visiting and you play the game or want to try the game. It's $5 per day per person to drop in. So if you're going to play for more than 10 times while you're in town or within a year, it's worth your while to save some money and get the full membership. That can be done on our website. The other thing that I wanted to mention is we have a waiver form if you're going to play, which essentially you have to sign saying you take full responsibility for your well-being on the courts. That's required for anybody that wants to play. But we do have public play on Sunday. The courts are open for anyone can come and play. You don't have to be a member. I think the only other thing that I wanted to mention, we do have some benefits for members that aren't open to everyone else. We have tournaments and clinics that we run. We also have some round robin play. We have orientation that we do for anybody that's new and wants to learn the rules of the game and anything that might be specific to Fountain Hills. And they're all able to be accessed through our website to register. Terry's going to talk a little bit about some of the other activities.
Spring Fling is a giant party we have at the end of every year. We try to usually do it at the end of March before all our winter visitors go back to wherever they came from for the winter time. I don't know how many are going to be leaving us this year, but we'll see. But with COVID on and everything else going on in society right now, we're postponing it again. This year was a postponement, so we'll start hopefully again, fingers crossed, us things will be better in next fall or spring. So it's a great place to meet other people too. I used to go by the courts every day on my way to work for like 14 years. And when I finished working, I said, I'm going to try this. And I've met more people in Fountain Hills since being down at the courts and playing with people. And it's really a great place to learn about the whole town as it is. And we have a great time down there. So
the last kind of closing comments are we have a website, www.fountainhillspickleball.com. You can go to that website and there's a contact us if you have any specific questions. They'll come in to us and you can see photographs, all the events, how you register, everything about the club is there. So we hope to see you soon at the pickleball courts.
Hello, my name is Kim Wicklund. I'm the volunteer coordinator for the town of Fountain Hills. Today I'm going to be speaking about a variety of our volunteer programs. If at any time you have questions about how you can get involved, please give me a call at 480-816-5108. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Make a Difference Day now. Make a Difference Day is a great opportunity for the entire community to come together and give 4 hours of volunteer service for the vulnerable, elderly, and homebound residents of our community. This year's Make a Difference Day will be October 23rd. We're so excited to have you. Last year, in 2020, we were able to help 40 residential projects. 267 volunteers came out to help us make a difference. Over 1,000 service hours were contributed that day. You can get more information about Make a Difference Day on our town website at www.fh.az.gov. There's also a really fun video from last year on there. We'll see you October 23rd, 2021.
Hi, I'm Jennifer with the Senior Services team here at the Community Center. I'm here to tell you about all of our programs that we offer our community. First up is the Activity Center, where members can enjoy a wide range of activities throughout the year. We have events, presentations, and weekly activities. Membership is available to anybody over the age of 18. Residents pay $20 annually and non-residents is $30. Next up, we have our social services. These are programs that we provide free to the community and partner with other organizations and groups. We have support groups, legal and medical consultations, as well as blood pressure checks. Next up, we have our medical equipment loaner program. We provide mobility medical equipment free of charge to our residents to be loaned out for as long as they need it. And last up is our home delivered meals program. This is the most essential service that we do offer. Residents that are age 80 years or older, or somebody with a chronic health condition or recovering from an injury or illness can receive meals at their home 365 days a year. Meals are $6.50 and are delivered by a pair of volunteers. It also serves as a wellness check. For more information, please see the town website or call us at the Community Center. Look forward to seeing you soon.
We also offer a lot of very fun virtual programs for our community. Coming up on March 29th, we have a virtual family talent show, and throughout the year we have a handful of virtual family trivia nights. And most importantly, all these programs are free. We've also partnered with Challenge Island to offer fun STEAM science programs for kids. And coming up from March 1st to April 5th, make sure to sign up for our Peep My Scene contest. These is for all ages, and you can create an awesome diorama with Peeps candy. We have prizes for that. And most importantly, our spring event coming up is
Extravaganza. We all know Hoppy Bunny here. Come out. Pre-registration is required. It's going to be March 27th at Four Peaks Park. Go ahead and register at fh.az.gov/recreation.
Hi, I'm Lynn Whitman.
And I'm Mike Tyler, and we're both partners in Arizona Business Advisors.
We've been helping businesses here in Fountain Hills for about 15 years, and also around the valley.
We've got diverse backgrounds and a wealth of experience in many different industries, and we've helped all kinds of businesses from startups to exit planning.
We're also on staff at ASU, mentoring new ventures.
But what we want to talk about today is something just for Fountain Hills. The Four Peaks Elementary School is being revitalized. There are currently 4 businesses there, including Fine Timepiece Solutions, which is a watch assembling company. In fact, it's the only location in the US where watches are assembled today. Quite remarkable. Now, recently we've seen a flurry of activity over there, and we see people moving into the area as well as Fountain Hills businesses expanding. Now, when business gets back to some form of normality, we'll also be offering shared workspace over there at that facility.
The new space is called the Biz Hub at Fountain Hills. It'll be a center for many businesses and community activities. You may have seen articles about it recently in the Fountain Hills Times. You can keep track of what's going on there by keeping up with our Facebook page or on our website.
In the meantime, if you'd like to know more, or if you have any need for help for your own business, you can contact us, me, on 480-797-4499, or visit our website, asbizadvisors.com. Thank you.
We are Mayor's Youth Council. One of the volunteer opportunities we had was Make a Difference Day. Make a Difference Day was when we helped clean up the community. We picked up any trash that people wanted out of their house. We also helped them clean up their yards. While some people helped pick up trash and clean, others planted flowers in front of the community center. Even though it was only one day, we made a big difference.
We are also working to get Fountain Hills the title of a Golden Rule City. The ultimate goal of the Golden Rule City is that its citizens treat each other the way that they would like to be treated, helping those in need and embracing diversity.
Mayor's Youth Council takes a part of an annual trip to the Capitol. There we learn about how bills are passed and how the House and Senate of Arizona operate. This year we are personally meeting with Representative Kavanaugh to learn even more.
We've learned about how our town works by talking with many of our town council members. We have also been working on our public speaking skills, and it's a great way for us to get to know each other, and it's been really fun.
In every meeting, we have a fun game and a leadership lesson. Also, sometimes we have special guests or people from the town who tell us all about what they specialize in. And later in the year, we have a lot of meetings focused on our project and our project work.
For this year's project at the Mayor's Youth Council, we've adopted a mental health awareness campaign in order to inform, raise awareness, and educate about the issue that our citizenry struggles with every single day.
We're planning on having sessions with professionals to help our youth with their mental issues.
Join Mayor's Youth Council. Applications open March 1st.
Yay!
Kim Wicklin again. We're going to be talking about our new AdoptASenior program. Our AdoptASenior program is a companionship program. Seniors will be matched with volunteers with similar likes and interests. Volunteers will assist with activities such as wellness calls, weekly visits. It could be just picking up an essential grocery item or a prescription. Seniors in the AdoptASenior program will receive 4 seasonal care packages a year. Our seasonal care packages will be sponsored by Encore, Senior Services, and also community donations. We are hoping to launch AdoptASenior in late March. Senior and volunteer applications are available at Town Hall, the Community Center, and on our town website.
Hello, my name is Maria Byrne, and I'm the regent of the Four Peaks chapter, National Society Daughters of the American Revolution here in Fountain Hills. To be a member requires lineage to a patriot from the Revolutionary War, and I'm so excited to be able to explain DAR today, what we do and what we're all about. While most patriots fought in the Revolutionary War, patriots were also considered those who helped the cause. Like, for example, if you allowed troops to camp on your land or provided food or water or firewood, and even those patriots who spied and brought information back for the troops. So our organization was started in 1890, and it was started by a small group of women who wanted to preserve important documents from American history, important artifacts, and the like. And the organization has grown over the decades to where we have a national headquarters in Washington, D.C. that takes up an entire city block. And we have a wonderful museum holding so many of those documents and artifacts. And we have historically accurate period rooms from most states there at our DAR headquarters. There is also a very large genealogical library used by many people from all over the world. And we also have DAR Constitution Hall, which is a site where every president from Calvin Coolidge on forward has been hosted there. Very large events, concerts, and the like are held there. So we're very, very proud of our headquarter building. The three main focuses of DAR are historic preservation, education, and patriotism. And the historic education piece has to do with preserving those artifacts from American history, and also documents and important preservation of buildings and landmarks. The education piece has to do with our promotion of the education about American history, keeping that alive in the classroom. And also an important piece that we do is we promote the education about our Native Americans and their achievements now and back in the past. We also support Native American schools. And then finally, the patriotism piece is very, very large with DAR. So we are not political, we are nonpartisan, and we are a very large nonprofit. We come from very diverse backgrounds. We have very diverse religious traditions. We have 41 chapters here in Arizona and 3,000 chapters across the nation and 13 chapters overseas. A few of the things that we do right here in Fountain Hills in our Four Peaks chapter, I'll just highlight some of the things that we do. One thing we do is we support honor flight. And so we go over to Sky Harbor after we've packed sack lunches for the veterans to enjoy on their flight. And we wave them off and tell them have a great time as they head to Washington, D.C. And many of those veterans have never had the opportunity to see their memorial. So it's a very special trip. And we're also there, our Four Peaks chapter is there at Sky Harbor to welcome them back when they return into town. We had a large Victorian tea here at the community center last year, and that allowed us to raise some funds for our scholarships, because that education piece is very important to us. And there's one specific scholarship that we award here in Fountain Hills called our Jean Boatman Scholarship. And that's named after a very important Fountain Hills resident. She was in education for 46 years. She was very civic-minded. She was very involved in organizations here in Fountain Hills. And we're pleased to honor her and honor her name with that scholarship, that Jean Boatman Scholarship. The other thing that we do that's very fun is we walk the Thanksgiving Day parade every year that it's held. And we usually have our dogs with us, and some of them dress in colonial, some of our ladies dress in colonial wear. And we have so much fun doing that. But one thing that is for sure, you'll see us raising that flag of the United States of America and waving that high. We're very, very proud to do so. And I have to say one final word. Veterans are very, very important to us. A big piece of what we do is supporting veterans, both those who ever wore the uniform of the United States and those who wear it now. And so those veterans are our VIPs, as they are all over the country and all over the world in DAR. So I invite you to join our chapter, get into your genealogy, figure out if you have a patriot from the Revolutionary War period, and get on dar.org. There's wonderful information on that site. And shake that family tree, see if you have a patriot. And please contact me. Feel free to contact me, call me or email. I would love to tell you more information about our Four Peaks chapter. Thank you very much.
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our Givealift program. Givealift provides transportation to Fountain Hills residents that need essential medical care and or disabled or 65 years or older. If you have a medical appointment, you need to go to the grocery store or pick up a prescription, call 480-816-5108 to arrange a ride request. As the demand for Givealift ride requests increase, we find the need for more volunteer drivers. It is such a wonderful opportunity to become a Givealift driver. It's rewarding and flexible, and you get to provide better health care, continued independence, and a continued communication between the community. You can get Givealift driver applications at the Town Hall, Community Center, and on our town website. Hi, Kim Wicklin again. Now we're going to talk about CareCard. Our Fountain Hills homebound residents hold a special place in our heart, from parents to grandparents to family friends. All these individuals have influenced our lives in one way or another. Unfortunately, there are many cases where homebound seniors feel alone and disconnected. CareCard was developed to help homebound seniors stay connected, reminding them that they are cared for and not forgotten. CareCard is a great way for our community to get creative and brighten a homebound senior's day. It's really easy to get involved. We welcome homemade and store-bought cards. We'd love for you to put a little thinking of you note in there, and it's up to you if you want to sign your card or not. We ask that you donate your greeting cards in unsealed envelopes. There's no limit to the number of cards that you can contribute, and craftiness is definitely encouraged. You can donate your care cards at the community center care card mailbox. It's located right by the front door. Our next care card drive is for Easter. You will be able to donate care cards for Easter March 8th through the 22nd.
We also host numerous special events throughout the year for our community. Our 4th of the Fountain event is held at Fountain Park every 4th of July. We have live music, of course fireworks, food trucks, games, so much more.
Look forward to our Back to School Bash event happening next August. We'll be bringing out inflatables, having local community groups come out and participate with games, and plenty of food to go around.
And also don't forget about our annual turkey trot. This coming is going to be our 31st year. Come out, get one of our trademark t-shirts, and just come out for a fun day before you divulge into turkey, gravy, and all the good stuff.
Now don't forget, all of these events are subject to change, and we'll do everything in our power to make them happen for our community.
Our recreation department also has numerous opportunities all throughout the year for adults, youth, and teens to participate in numerous special interests and fitness programs.
You can also follow us on our social media, as that is where we put out all of this information. We are on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget about our website, fh.az.gov.